The opposition coalition formally launches its 8-person slate Wednesday. The senatorial hopefuls under the LP are Gary Alejano, Bam Aquino, Chel Diokno, Samira Gutok, Mar Rojas, and Erin Tanyada. Romulo Macalintal is running as an independent, while Florin Hilbay is under Acción Democrático. Although 6 of the 8-person slate are running under the Liberal Party banner, none of them wore yellow, and no one did the classic LP Laban hand sign. The term dilawan or yellows has been hurled at administration critics by President Rodrigo Duterte's supporters. But Aquino says voters care more about issues than colors.
Yung taong bayan kasi pag ako umiikot sa palengke, umiikot sa mga urban poor groups, hindi sila nag-identify as yellow or red or blue or green. Ang hinahanap lang nila yung tutugon sa mga problema ng kanilang pamilya. And I think at this point, pinakamahalaga, isantabi na muna yung politika. Let's try to present people who will work for our fellow Filipinos.
But the opposition slate is missing the key candidate of the left, Nery Colmenares.
Well, you can ask si Senator Kiko Pangilinan, who's the campaign manager. Kami naman po, we are also part of the candidates, no? Pero alam ko po, mahabang usapan yan. Kami naman po, 12 naman po yung iboboto ho natin, no? So there's space also for the other independents to come in and possibly also coalesce with us.
Of the 8, only Rojas is in the Magic 12 of the latest Pulse Asia survey. Solicitor General Jose Calida abandons his plan to go straight to the Court of Appeals to seek a reversal of a Makati court's decision not to issue an arrest warrant for Senator Sonny Trillanes. Presidential spokesperson and Chief Presidential Legal Counsel Salvador Panelo says Calida will defer to the Justice Department's strategy to first file a motion for partial reconsideration with the Makati court. The day before, the two officials appeared to not be on the same page. Panelo announced Calida's decision to go straight to the CA Tuesday morning. Hours later, Guevara said the DOJ would file a motion for partial reconsideration with the court first. In most cases, an appeal is first filed at the lower court before it is elevated to a higher court to respect the judicial hierarchy. Youth groups condemned the appearance of Administration Bets Bong Go and JV Ejercito on the 12th National Youth Parliament in Davao City on separate days. A tweet by Emmanuel Tiglao, who is the presiding officer of the National Youth Parliament in Davao City, calls out the National Youth Commission for inviting Bong Go to their event. Tiglao also says delegates were even forced to do the Duterte fist pump pose. Tiglao tells Rappler that Go hijacked their event. He says Go's name was not included in the program but was allowed to talk about his plans and platforms for the government if he is elected. Tiglao says, quote, the campaign jingle was so loud, he even promised the delegates an island hopping trip for free. In a Facebook post, Bongo clarified his attendance in the event was not to campaign for himself. Meantime, the Youth for Human Rights and Democracy group reacts to the presence of senatorial candidate Ejercito, saying a discussion of his transport agenda was out of place. After weeks of denial and reservations, Customs Chief Isidro Lapeña finally changes his tune and submits to what the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency or PDEA has been insisting, that the magnetic lifters found in Cavite contained illegal drugs. Lapeña says the magnetic lifters may have been intended as contraband containers, especially since investigators found asbestos inside, which could prevent the melting of shabu or meth as the shipment traveled across seas. Lapeña admits there might be lapses committed by his X-ray personnel.
Well, it went that way. Talagang may nakalusot nga. But of course, it was a very sophisticated way of shipment ng mga drug syndicate.
British royal Meghan Markle takes center stage to passionately promote women's rights. The Duchess of Sussex recounts her struggle to afford higher education in her first international speech, made to students at the University of the South Pacific.
I am also fully aware of the challenges of being able to afford this level of schooling for many people around the world, myself included. It was through scholarships, financial aid programs, and work study, where my earnings from a job on campus went directly towards my tuition, that I was able to attend university.
Meghan makes the case for open access to education, particularly for women.
Because when girls are given the right tools to succeed, they can create incredible futures, not only for themselves, but for all of those around them.
Meghan graduated with a communications degree from Northwestern University in Illinois before becoming an actress, then marrying Prince Harry earlier this year.